Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my Arizona sunset. It is a little bit late. We had a pretty clear sky all day today. It was I think, as perfect a day as can be. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Um, I think our high was like 82 or something like that, with a very lovely breeze. It was a gorgeous day. And I was out and about today, so I wasn't able to catch the earlier part of the sunset, but I like to wait anyway when we have a really clear sky because usually there's not very much to see until later anyway, so this is kind of giving something. So I thought I'd come live now with this pretty pink glow in the background, and there's Venus. Venus there up in the sky. And it is 7:20 and it's 72 degrees right now. So I don't think we actually got into the 80s today. I think it might have only been like 79 degrees. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. And it's 72 now and it feels great. I thought it'd be cold, but no, it's just a lovely, lovely, lovely day. All right, and it is April 15th, Wednesday, 2026. And I was talking today about how interactions with other people, interacting with each other, relationships, and just interactions with other people, how it really does sharpen your intuition. And so that's why I called this Intuition Sunset, because you want to sharpen your intuitive senses, your gut instinct. Um, a lot of times intuition is a trait assigned to women, but with guys, they just call it a gut instinct. And, some of the most aggressive, vicious salesmen talk about their gut instinct, or car salesmen, or whatever. High performing uh, masculine types tend to talk about a gut instinct, but it's their intuition. All beings have some sort of intuition, and you want to sharpen that. You want that to be sharp. Um, and what it really is it's your pattern recognition abilities, and the gut instinct is informing you about a pattern that it's picking up towards something. So, yeah, interacting with each other, other people, relationships, or just, strangers, whatever it is, um, that really does sharpen your senses if you kind of go into that experience and analyze it, and you take a observer perspective in those interactions, and you figure out what is going on within that field that the two of you are creating. And ultimately, it sharpens your intuitive senses. So that may be a good reason to um, kind of initiate a type of emotional control, or nervous system regulation, ultimately, which is to have that understanding that, okay, if I can kind of step back a little bit and at least put myself in observer mode to some degree. I'm not going to be as triggered or as affected emotionally or whatever by what's going on in this interaction. I can enjoy the interaction and I can observe the interaction and understand it from multiple different layers. So you have to kind of open up the bubble and expand your awareness to include more than just what's going on in that interaction. And then that gives you more degrees of freedom to observe and operate from and gather data from. So I just wanted to share that, and come on, that's my consciousness discussion for today. Hey, in the chat, hi, Mason's Adventure SW. Okay, cool. Hi, Mason. And I'm hoping you're having a good adventure. You say hello, and then you also say, what? um, I don't know. I'm not sure what further elaboration you'd like me to make on that concept, but ask any more questions if you want to there in the chat. And if you do hop into the chat, tell me where you're at, because that helps us to connect our consciousnesses as we kind of it does what I was explaining, which is it expands your consciousness to include more than what's in your direct um, vicinity. So when you start interacting with other people and those people are at distances from you, and you understand that, you know that, then it starts to expand your consciousness. It's a way to kind of focus your attention into the observer perspective so that you can have access to more information, if you will. But okay, I will leave it there. I also wanted to let everybody know that I am constantly updating my app. I have a free app, and it goes into consciousness and all of these types of things using multiple modalities, but its purpose is to guide you through your inner work. So if you're on an inner work journey, so Mason's Adventure, maybe you're on an inner work adventure, and you can check out my app and see what it has to offer you. And I was troubleshooting it today, and I was actually having a really good time with one of my users and friend, and we were just figuring out how to make the app better. And so I am aggressively updating it to include a lot of features that will be helpful to you in your inner work journeys. So check out those links in the description, and I will leave it there. Good night. See you on another one.